find this very discouraging because I think it should be moved to the top of the agenda. I believe in the climate change science and the direness of the situation. I think that climate change considerations and sustainability should be imbued into every discussion involving planning, implementation in this community. There are, the sustainability experts like to say that there is a triple bottom line involved in environmental investment: social, environmental, and economic. This town doesn't get it. This town has not imbued its employees with an understanding that they should, as a matter of daily operation, they should be considering environmental concerns at all times. We need to get on with this. I wrote, we should have this first cut done by the end of 2011. And if we haven't got the money in the budget to do it, we should talk about putting it in. We need an open and frank council that's going to look at the seriousness of these situations, change the model we've been following in this community, which is, frankly, somewhat complacent, and charge ahead. This town can gain a reputation for being an environmentally alert community. I'm tied to the values, amongst other things, of the Shelter Valley Folk Festival, as many of you know. That festival built environmental considerations in from the beginning, and it has grown and attracted the country to its values as a result of it. It was an economic benefit to use environmental considerations from the beginning. I think in Coburg we have to change the model. I think we have to tell our employees that they are incented to try to win awards, to try to include in new developments, high-end environmental considerations. I just think we have to take a whole different...
The target date for the completion of an integrated community sustainability plan hasn't been established by Council, and I don't think I'm prepared to set a deadline for its completion as of yet. However, I believe Council, in conjunction with the town committees, first provincial agencies, staff, and if necessary, appropriate expert consultants from outside, should set a budget for and begin the process in the first year of Council. Data collection and public consultation will be a necessary part of this project. The final outcome will be an achievable, affordable plan that has widespread public support. Now, the one thing I would just add to that is we just completed a review of our official plan that took over 3 years. I would consider this plan perhaps to be even more complex. I'm not saying it's going to take 3 years, but I think if we want to have the public buy into this in general, we can't move ahead, plow right ahead immediately. We have to be able to know what we're doing.
I'd certainly have to agree with Bill MacDonald on this, plugging away quickly at this, because any integrated community sustainable plan is going to have to be adopted in our official plan with the town of Coburg. That requires an awful lot of people to involve public and consultants, different people that are experts in the field, so that this can be done right. We look on TV every day, and all over the world we see climate change affecting every country, and it was only too close to people tonight when I watched the news and seeing people flooded out in another country. As soon as possible after elected, I'd like to see us proceed with this. At least if I'm elected, I'll be one of the people to push for that, because I think it's very important that environment is one of the things. We have to show an example in the county of Northumberland to prove that we can cut our green gases here. For one, I like biking and walking, and I know a number of people in this room. I see them on the boardwalk, I see them downtown biking and walking. And this is one of the things we have to educate people. If they're only going to go to the corner store or walk or go to work about a half a mile, they should take their bicycle. Don't need to start the car up for that. And I watch people every day do the same thing. I would like to have enough public meetings with public input that it should take and make an intelligent decision. We need to get to the right so that Coburg can remain the leader in reducing green gas pollution. And I certainly will work hard to make that happen.
Just as a by-the-by, in case you got the impression that Coburg has not been doing anything about greenhouse gas emissions and environmental protection, we have been at it since 2008. The lighting program, the street lighting program, has displaced about 500 metric tons of greenhouse gas emissions. We have targets for virtually every segment, industrial, vehicle, and we are working towards those targets. As far as the integrated community sustainability plan is concerned, the plan will build on the initiatives of the climate action plan that is in place right at the moment. It'll be designed with specific achievable actions which reflect the town's financial situation. The development of the integrated plan is dependent on a number of things, and one of those things happens to be the approval by the province of the official plan amendment. So yes, you've heard it's a little difficult to set a target date, and that's one of the main reasons. There's also a few other little things, like we would need about $100,000 to complete that plan as a minimum. But optimistically, I think we can have it done by late 2012, early 2013. About resources, we will no doubt utilize the services of a qualified consultant, and I believe the effort to develop the plan qualifies for the assistance out of the federal gas tax program, so hopefully money will not be a significant barrier. The town is committed to involving other agencies such as GRCA, Lakefront Utilities, and the County of Northumberland. We are also very fortunate to have capable and dedicated staff on our planning team to ensure a quality product at the end of the day. How will we involve the community? It's a long-term plan. Yield? Okay. It's a long-term plan, and I expect the involvement would be taking the form of focus groups, workshops, and...
Evening, everyone. Get those teeth in. Sustainability to me and to people that I know is an individual and something that is personal to us all. And the first thing that we have to do is to get the sustainable plan into the official plan, because once you have the law, then you have the backing to go forward to attract the industries that we need. We have good basis here. We've got the plan of the at the craft building for the recycling. I envision a completely compost area, that we don't take our garbage to the dump, that we look after our own garbage, we look after our own transportation needs, we allow our citizens to move about in a free manner that will, as far as cycling and walking, unencumbered. And plan-wise, I'm a newbie. I don't know how long it takes, but I know that I will do the lobbying that involves to get it there. I've worked for the government for my whole career. I know what it takes. I know the people that you need to phone. I feel that we have a lot of great information in this room, a lot of specialists in this room. The use of consultants is always been a little bit of a draw for me. Of course, you have to know what the new innovations are, but those researches can be done by staff and by ourselves as councillors.